Hey guys, you're most welcome to my channel. My name is Juliana Amoateng. If today is your first time, so today we're going to do pixie haircut, and I'm using these pixie bundles I got from Pretty Hairstyles from Makola, and this is how the hair looks like. It's very soft, and I'm going to be using this breathable net. It is very big this time, and it's breathable. And I'm going to be using this natty bonding glue. Before I move ahead, I am wearing this cap over my cornrow and this rubber plastic bag onto my head because I'm going to glue it onto my head and turn it into a wig. So I'm tucking the plastic behind my back and then tucking it into the hair nets that I placed on my cornrows. And I'm going to start with the wearing of the net. The net actually has a place where if you want to do a closure, you can like paste it there or fix it there. So that is how I'm going to do it. And to start with, I'm just unwrapping or removing the band from the first bundle, and I'm going to start applying the glue onto the hair net, and I'm doing it in such a way that I'm placing it into like small tracks. You get it? So when I apply the glue, then I use my hair dryer to dry it to make it tacky, not totally dry, but to make the glue tacky before I attach the extension onto the wig, so that as I am attaching it, I'm pressing it onto the glue and then onto the net. Because of the plastic bag, it is not going to go into my hair. It is not going to go into the net. When I'm done, you are going to see how it looks like on the inside. So when I am attaching the extension onto the glue, I make sure that I press it in every step I go. And after I'm satisfied with the pressing and everything has stuck, then I use my hair dryer to blow over it to make sure that it is sticking and well secured. Okay, so at every application and every installation of the extension, you blow dry it to make it more secure. Then onto my next track, I am applying the same bonding glue all over from my ear to ear and then drying it with a blow dryer. Because it is pixie haircut, please make sure that your bundles or your tracks are close to each other. Okay, make sure that your tracks are closer to each other, because you're going to cut at the end, and when the tracks are too open, your net is going to be exposed. You get it? And they have to lie on top of each other. My second track was a bit apart from the first track, so when I was done, I inserted some on the inside so that I closed the gap a little bit. I wasn't able to record that part. That's why I'm mentioning it right now, so that you don't make the same mistake as I am doing. So you make sure that the tracks are very much closer to each other. Okay, well, I am continuing, and it's the same scale. You apply the glue and then you insert you attach the extension and then you blow dry. Now this extension is very soft, like I said in the beginning. It can also contain heat, and it is not shed. It doesn't shed totally. Now at every installation or every track fixing, you make sure that you are combing your hair through so that you don't experience any tangling or raveling when you are done. So make sure that you are combing through at every track lay down. You get it? So that your hair will not tangle up by the time you are done. Over here, I'm just trying to apply the glue all over, because I want a lot of hair at the front part of my hair, like you saw in the thumbnail. Okay, so I'm making sure that the bundle at this time is fixed close to my scalp, or round, like as in the circumference of my head. Some of these terms are quite difficult to pronounce or say, so pardon the mistakes. Anyway, so I'm just using the extension to go all over my hair, and you could see that I applied the glue at the circumference of my head and then attaching the extension. So I'm going to go round in circles until I get to the very middle part on top of my head. So do keep watching and don't forget to be practicing alongside. over here I'm going to install some burgundy shade. You all know nothing goes waste on my page or in my household. You remember, like, when you guys chose the burgundy shade for me to use for my birthday, I posted on my TikTok that the extension, the way I wanted the hair to look like, didn't come as the way I wanted. Okay, so I removed it, like I took it down. Like, if you haven't seen that TikTok video, do go and check it out. I installed the burgundy hair into a bob anyway, but it didn't come out as I wanted. Okay, so I took it down and I did this pixie haircut. I recommend that video for all of you to go and check it out. So I tried to like give this pixie haircut a live look. You understand? I wanted it to be more extra, like, you know, your girl is a little extra, you understand? So I actually had to bring in this color. My husband said, oh, maybe a blonde color would have been very, very nice, but I didn't have a blonde color. Maybe next time I'm going to do blonde. Yeah, so yeah, so basically that's why I had to chip this in here, so that at least I give you that satisfaction that yes, you did choose burgundy and I'm using it still in the pixie cut. Okay, so this is how everything is looking like, and this is how the middle part is also looking like. I'm still going to continue to attach the extension onto my middle part in round circles, you understand? And then the very last step over here, I'm just trying to apply a lot of glue at the middle part, because I'm going to stick the extension onto the middle part, same way, round circles anyway. And you saw that I blow dried it to make it tacky before applying the extension or attaching the extension. Like I mentioned, when you apply the extension or attach the extension, make sure that you're combing through so that the hair does not tangle up when you are done totally. So I'm just going to go around until I am done and cover all the parts, or the parts that are exposing. So after I was done, I had to bring in my sister Coos. So this mannequin head is called Sister Coos. The other one is called Shelly. Anyway, so I removed the wig from my head. I just wanted to make sure that I'm shaping it very, very well. So I took it off, and you could see that the hair net really came out like seamlessly. The glue didn't stick onto the hair net. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on Sister Coos, and I'm going to adjust it very well. I pinned it down with hairpins or mannequin pins, and I'm combing through. You can see that it's very, very smooth. It's not tangling up because, like I mentioned, I made sure that I combed it all the way. And over here, I'm just trying to section it into smaller sections so that I'll be able to really trim it. And I'm going to be using this razor comb to trim it well. Okay, I realized that a razor comb, when the blade is not sharp, it's really going to give you troubles. My blade wasn't as sharp as I wanted, and my husband taught me a very seamless way to replace the blade, and I'm going to show you on my TikTok. Okay, so do stay tuned on my TikTok and expect that video. Over here, I'm just trying to cut the pixie based on how I want it to look like. So I'm not really sure how I can really explain how I'm doing it, but like you can definitely see how I'm doing it. I'm just cutting it into a pixie, like, if that makes sense. And I'm going into sections, so that when I comb through with the first section and I'm done, I go to the next section and then I apply the same scale. Over here, what I'm doing is to apply some wax gel, some wax gel onto the hair, so that all the hairs are very, very tamed well. And I'm going in with my hot comb to tame all the flyaways and to lay down the center part, because I realized some of them were raising up. Okay, like I mentioned, the hair can withstand heat. I didn't even know it can withstand heat too. Like, I'm so impressed. And the hair bundle is so cheap. I normally don't share prices on my pages, but I bought one bundle for 8 Ghana cedis. I bought it for 8 Ghana cedis, just 8 Ghana cedis, and I bought 5 bundles, so 40 Ghana cedis. Can you imagine? 8, 5, 40, yeah, 8, 40 Ghana cedis. So when I was done, I just put it on my head and removed the plastic bag. Not a crack, but I mean, we can deal with that, of course. So when I realized that everything was shaped well, I just put it back on just our clothes and used this razor blade, electric razor blade, to cut off the excess parts, especially the side bends at my back. And then I put it on my head again, and further on went on with the razor blade, the electric razor blade, and I trimmed it a little more, especially my sides, okay, so that I can really have a flat pixie. You understand? Pixie is never a pixie if your back is looking all bulky and all, you understand? So basically that's what I'd say. And then to make it even more sleek, I'm going to use this Sabalon hair mousse. Guys, this mousse is hard. Like, I don't recommend. When you press it on top, then it'll be falling down. Like, really, it's so hard. I don't recommend. I'll never buy a cheap product before. It was so cheap, I thought it was going to work anyway, but I don't recommend, honestly. It's so hard. It did the work anyway, but it's not, it doesn't give as compared to the olive oil hair mousse. Anyway, so when I was done, I wrapped it in a hair wrap overnight, and then I did my makeup afterwards, and I combed my hair into style. I styled it. You can basically style it the way you want. You can actually style it into a bang, and this is how the result is looking like, guys. Like, I mean, this is so cool. It's so nice. This is what I used for my birthday photo shoot. If you haven't seen the pictures, you can check my Instagram out. I mean, they came out so well. It's giving 2000 vibes, you know. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for your well wishes on my birthday and your prayers. I saw your messages. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, guys. And do stay tuned for my other hair tutorials and beauty tutorials. I'm going to see you in my next video, guys. Have a lovely day. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye. Mwah.